My testimony to Steve is snippets because I didn't know Steve that long. I met Steve through my husband Michael and through Janice and all the others. That son is here, but I think, I just have thoughts like all of us of him in my head and visions and little experiences, and it's very true what we said before about him. He was very calm, and I know whenever I was next to him, I'd feel this groundedness, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't put it into words. It's Steve. And the last couple of weeks before this happened, Janice and Steve came all the way to Santa Monica to our sister Parveen's house, and we had a get-together because we'd been to Dera, and I believe Babaji had come here, so they have a custom where they all get together, And we're sitting on the couch, and we're sharing our experiences about Dera, and it was the first time for me going to Dera, and I was sitting next to Steve, and he got there, and Michael had this great idea of putting on our trip to India, because we went to a few other cities before we hit Dera on the train. I said to him on the train, when I get back to Italy, I'm going to divorce you for this. So anyhow, he came, and somebody said, we asked everybody in the room, how are we going to do the photographs and put it on? Michael wanted it like a presentation on Parveen's television screen, and we didn't know how to do that. And somebody said, hey, Steve. And he got up and patiently put this all together, and we kept on giving him all the information, very calm. And it was a beautiful job, right? And so we're sitting there, and then we were talking about Dara, they're asking questions, and he said to me, Sonia, because by then he had been initiated, and I was anxious because he had done it and I hadn't done it yet. So I was always clinging on to him when I saw him, always go up to him. I don't know why, because I knew he got initiated and I should get initiated. So he was like an image for me of a person who I known who's just done it. Because most of you guys are in your golden years of Alexander's, I don't know. But he was like me and you be, so I anchored onto him. And so, no offense, but you don't look it anyway. You all look young. Sonia's look young. And he said, Sonia, I was married for Janice. I forgot how many years.
Forever. Yeah.
And she was initiated and I wasn't. And we moved from such a place. We moved here. We're now in California. But I still wasn't initiated. And I said, you can't eat meat. You can't drink alcohol. You can't stay out late at night. And you have to meditate? No way, So that was one of my really cherished experiences. And I remember sitting next to him and I just wanted to hug him because he was so grounded. That's how you felt next to him. You just wanted to lean in and hug him. And I remember another time being in the kitchen here at your home, and it was before he got initiated. And they were talking about their experiences, about Radhaswami's things. And Janet turned around and said, I know, but that's Steve and Sonia. Because he was initiated. And I kind of hid behind him because Janice was looking at me. But he was a really wonderful experience this short time I got to know him. And I guess what I just always remember is that peaceful, which I wish I was a bit like him. But I'm like you, we talk, But opposites attract, so it's okay. Right. My husband's like that, he doesn't talk much. But so I just wanted I keep remembering those things about him. And then, one last thing. I got a word I got from him. I said, but Steve, you do an hour every day, 2 hours? I said, I try, but I fall asleep. And he says, yep. Napitation. That's my napitation.
Thank you.